Lately, I've been using a lot of scientific jargon. I gotta get more fiber. Like words used in a particular profession, like science. Since PTSD and PTSS are disorders and syndromes that stem from psychology and biology, we're gonna see words like epigenetic. Don't be scared, it's only a word. To put it simply, epigenetics is the study of how behavior, environment, and experience changes the way the genes work without changing the sequences of the DNA. Like everything else in life, DNA has a process that it goes through when it's functioning healthy. Not to oversimplify the process, there are hormones involved and receptors. These hormones and receptors communicate and basically triggers a response in the body. Let's correlate this with PTSD and PTSS. Since I'm black, I'm going to use the black experience. And since majority of the research is directed towards the mother and her experiences, we'll use her, or my maternal lineage. Although it shows that the father's lineage has something to do with the damage, it's not as prevalent. If you start at slavery, you can assume that my grandparents experienced extreme hormonal spikes and drops. You can further assume that these experiences from environment happened before and during pregnancy. These spikes and falls left markings or scars on the DNA, but without changing the sequence of how the DNA functioned. See, the trauma was like a parasite or a tapeworm. You don't realize there's a problem until you see the symptoms. Depending on the duration and severity of this ailment, depends on the treatment that you receive. But regardless of the treatment, you'll always have the scar to remind you to stop eating those raw-ass pork chops